while you're in sunny Florida, be sure to visit
WARlando! Enter into a world of epic adventure.
This is our 17th chapter, playing the Dungeons & Dragons adventure, Out of the Abyss.
So, thoughts or questions, plot, story, mechanics, things that y'all are curious about or been thinking about this week that we need to chase down here before we jump back into the action?
Can we go back to Grackelstoke?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know the way.
Demon or the Red Dragon. Yeah. How do you all feel?
I'm kind of itchy.
That's right.
Love it.
No.
Feeling like I would have liked to have more spell slots going into this.
Yes.
Oh, the spell slots.
Always with the spell slots.
Always an issue.
It's just how I like it.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty, now that you're depleted.
I want you to be able to do really cool things, but just once.
Yeah, that's it.
against the ones you can kill, no problem. But
Right. All right. If there's nothing on any of those buckets to cover, then we're looking for volunteers to jump in and give us a recap from last session.
We did some murdering.
Oh yeah, the death dealing was hot and heavy.
We fought a big mushroom monster.
Mm-hmm.
It was very dangerous, kept healing himself.
Never seen that before.
Yeah. You found yourselves in the Garden of Welcome, the lair of Yesterbrod, agent of the Demon Queen of Fungus.
What's her name?
Yes,
It is escaping me right now.
Something with an N, right?
Yes. Golly, how could I not forget that? How could I forget that? You would think.
Nargalich? Nargapus?
Right. Just give her a name. What is it?
Yeah, that's it.
We're not going to remember anyway,
Big old
obviously.
Nargapus.
God, what is her name? I am.
Sounds like a
I'm
twisted
blanking
Jim
right now.
Henson character.
Right.
like
We're right up there with the Snuffleupagus.
the image that you posted to Slack says Zugdmoy.
Zugboy. Yes, thank you for reminding me. I don't know how. After I read this thing half a dozen times, I could forget that, but I did. The way it goes.
It's a tough name. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue.
Yeah, my neighbor's Ugboy.
Zugdmoy.
It would be interesting to know like how the demon lords got their names. Like
Yeah.
who came up with this shit, right?
I feel like they got them out of an IKEA catalog.
That's spot on. Yeah.
Is that like hell then? Is that like you're just lost? Yeah. Trying to find your way to the exit.
That
You
is
just gotta
definitely that is the abyss.
Yeah. Find Swedish meatballs along your way to survive. Like rations.
Aisle 64, row AX has Demogorgon Zuckmoy bookshelves.
Yes. Lovely.
Does kind of sound like IKEA names, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. You all also found yourselves in conversations with the leaders of the Mike and Dig community of Neverlight Grove. Anybody want to recap how that went down?
Went pretty good. We got a tour of the city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We had our first bring him into the alley and
Give us a good half hour and then we'll kill him.
Take this big hour-long tour of the city just to waste this guy's time until we killed him.
Yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't wasted. I mean,
Oh, he had a lot of good information.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys definitely. I feel like that was the moment you've been waiting for as an evil campaign. Is just like, well, just go ahead and stab this guy because we wanna.
Hey, we gave him the last great tour.
Good point. Good point. And then at the end of the session, you touched base with one of the circles of Neverlight Grove, the leader of one of the circles, the Circle of Explorers, who indicated to you that he may have some knowledge of routes to the surface.
That's right. And that was our cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
Here's how you get there.
We've heard
And you
this.
know how much you can trust these guys.
Yeah.
There's something evil this way coming.
I have a feeling he's gonna like die for some reason. He's just gonna right before he's able to mouth the words and give us the secret.
Gonna
That's
grab
right.
his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can find it at the mountain of.
What?
Was that with an A or an H?
Everything's a Monty Python reference. That's right.
Walk
It
this
really
way.
is.
Oh, really? Walk this way.
Well, I'll say right at the front, I think this is sort of another one of these potential episodes. I am not sure how it's going to go here, so I have prepared some, but not taken too deep of a dive on anything. And this is where y'all find yourself. You are presented with the Myconid leaders who are fleeing the community of Neverlight Grove and are ready to leave, have their faithful with them. Soon the death of Yesterbroad and the murder of Philo will break in the community, and you're sure that will not necessarily be received well by those who have also been influenced by Zigutmoy. So, what would you like to do?
Let's touch base with our guide again, and what promises is he about to make?
He says, well, Philo says to you, I can make you no promises. We're fleeing our home with only what we can carry on our back, but I promise you that whatever assistance we can offer is yours.
One of the last people we talked to last week said he knew the way to the surface.
That's correct. You talked to the leader of the Circle of Explorers, Rosharu. Rosharu, I know, these names are epic.
And-
He used to have.
He
What
he worked at the local
about
washeroo.
You're also standing nearby is the leader of the Circle of Hunters called Lubemup, which is a popular choice by the Wizards of the Coast staff.
Hey, they know their audience.
So
They really do.
what does Lubemup do?
Well, in his free time, no, we won't go there. But Lubamub and the Circle of Hunters are responsible for the defense of the community, and Rosharu is in his Circle of Explorers are sort of the scouts and the folks who bring information back to the colony about what's going on outside.
All right, Washeroo, how do we get to the surface?
He says, well, there are several paths which I have not taken. Our people cannot go in the sunlight ourselves, but I understand that there are multiple routes that I have on good authority can take you there. One of them, we can find our way through a series of caverns, which will lead you to an out-of-the-way place near the surface. The other one that I have on good authority is that the gnomes of Blingdenstone have intimate knowledge of these passages and may be able to offer some more confidence.
Kind of had the feeling eventually we were going to end up at Blingdenstone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Been talking about it for a long time.
But Rosharu is offering you a way around that. That's not compelling to y'all.
Scale of 1 to 10. How full of shit is this guy?
All right, roll insight.
Does that
He's
count?
a mushroom.
He is literally built from shit.
Fair.
Fellowship meter
Lived
100.
there his whole life.
Can I do an insight check? Does this guy seem like he actually knows what the fuck he's talking about?
Please do.
All right, that's a 15.
Yeah, with a 15, you think you not only do you think that he knows what he's talking about just based on his bearing and his confidence. You know, you see that this is what his people were, or his group was sort of built to do, was to know these kind of things. But also you don't see any reason at this point or any advantage to him lying to you.
All right, group, what do you guys think? Do we go for a maybe with Blingdenstone, or a maybe with following this guy through some tunnels?
Who's is this guy taking off for the coast? Is he taking his whole band of explorers with him, or just him and us?
Rosharu will say, my people will need to stay in the Underdark. We cannot survive in the surface world for long.
What's your
I
plan?
just-
Yeah.
Point at the door.
I wish we knew. We'll we'll have to find somewhere to weather the storm until we can gather our resources and find a way to recover our home.
So what's your first step? Which way are you going to go?
He says, well, it's dangerous. We were hoping we would go with you at least for the first bit of the journey here.
So it's you're gonna follow us wherever we go.
He says, not that we necessarily need to, but safety in numbers, we thought that seemed smart.
So we're not gonna try to fight the demon here.
Yeah, no, I think running away is our only option.
Oh, for sure. I wasn't sure that if we had landed on a course of action.
I think it's escaping
Um,
from this
yeah,
place.
Sovereign Philo will say, while I love my home, I do not think that sacrificing the numbers we would have to do to fight the influence of Zagutmoy at this point would be a wise decision for my people. We need to make a plan, gather our resources.
How many of your party plan to come with us?
There are about sort of gathered around you, like there's other Myconids sort of striding up with their what looks like their traveling packs and their gear and maybe some small ones in hand. And it looks like there's about 20 refugees here ready to flee.
All right, 20. Okay.
It's a lot of potential rations if we need it.
Yeah, you better believe it.
Yep.
Hey, we just gained our NPCs back.
Oh.
So what do we get out of the deal? If we help lead your people through the tunnels.
Just have to be faster than the slowest one of them.
And Gabagool says, I'll go real fast, y'all. Look at me go. And he starts scooting.
Oh boy.
No, I mean like something we can hold in our hands. Something we can.
Philo sort of looks around, and you remember from just game time 30 seconds ago how he handed you a fistful of gems and stuff.
Diamond for my spell.
Which was a week ago in real time. But he says, I understand you're under no obligation to assist us. If you'd like to part ways, we will wish you best.
Oh yeah, those things you gave us. Gotcha.
I take it they're in the bag of holding.
Yes.
Yeah,
The bag of
hands.
there.
Bag 2.
at
Right. It's like bag two.
My-
We have bags.
my mind starts to slip a little bit, and you start
Yes.
you start to be forgetful when you get into your
Give
double
my-
digits.
That's all right. That's all right,
Elderly
Clocks.
goblin.
Just wait till we get to the next tavern.
It's
We can have a
almost
few
like there's been a whole weekend of drinking beer between now and last session. Like, I quite remember what the hell we did.
Well, in
Well.
real life, I've been playing Warhammer all weekend, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I roll for 6s or 5s. I don't know.
Yeah. I couldn't remember the demon lord's name, so I'm right there with you, man. No worries.
Well, I think, as they say, daylight's burning.
Yeah.
I rolled a 13 for Blingdenstone.
Blingdenstone. Yeah, I think I feel like our fate is kind of written that we like it's almost our journey. Our fate is to go to towns and watch them burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
Perhaps we are cursed.
Burn them, watch them burn. 6 in one hand,
Maybe.
7 in the other.
Maybe it's them that's cursed.
Yeah.
We're just the guys with the torches.
As long as the burning happens.
We're the ones lighting the fuse. That's it.
Yeah.
Clocks.
Yeah, I vote for Blingdenstone.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Sounds like that's our destination.
All right. You all set out back into the Underdark. And are you going to travel with Philo and his band of refugees, or are you going to part ways with them?
Well,
They look like a fun bunch.
Rumpadump's like, yeah, man. We like to have.
I didn't ask you, Rumpadump.
We really know how to party.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, you're ruining things.
Yeah.
Your helping isn't helping.
Right. If
They're both-
Rumpadump's presence does seem to be a detriment to our traveling with the group. If he's gonna be chatting us up the whole time, then maybe we should part ways.
He says, "What do you mean? I've got I've got the highest charisma score of my whole tribe.
And is it a real number?
Oh man. Well, these guys are kind of a bummer, but looking around at the group, I mean, I go amongst them. I start talking to them. How do they appear? I mean,
Sure.
what do I get out of them?
Yeah, so the two circle leaders who you were speaking to, Rosharu and Lubamub, they're they're not the most humorous beings that ever lived. They don't tell jokes or stories or sing songs, but you do get a sense of sort of like competence and just a general sense of wariness around them, where what they lack in their personality, they make up for in just their value as beings in the Underdark who know what's going on.
Yeah, I was gonna say they could definitely be a guide. Yeah.
They can stand very still and play the banjo.
Right. Are you recruiting for the band? Is that what's?
Well, I'm always thinking, sideshow, opening acts. Yeah.
Little drool.
Come on. What do you think? Huh? Dak?
Yeah.
Warnell?
Let's let them lead the way, and we can just relax and enjoy the journey. They can take all the dungeoneering checks for us.
Right.
Exactly. All right.
All right. They'll Rosharu will say, well, looks like you know the way to Blingdenstone already. We'll accompany you part of the way, but we won't be going all the way to the city if it's all the same to you.
Why not?
He says, we're not exactly welcome in a lot of places, and we prefer to keep to ourselves. Just our history has been one of persecution, and we've just learned over time to play it cautiously, but we're happy to escort you, and safety in numbers and all that up to a certain point.
Hey, believe me, I understand, buddy. Understand. I mean, come on, look at me. Huh? You ever seen anything like this?
He says, actually, no, I haven't.
Yeah. Well, now you have. So
blue children, tieflings are not something that happen across us all the time.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's nice to grace your presence. All right. So which way do we go?
You guys sort of know the direction to off to Blingdenstone based on your previous discussions with the Circle of Brilliance.
Yes.
Who kind of gave you directions, but you know that you want to head off sort of toward the general northeast direction.
Awesome. I'll take that parchment out and kind of walk up front, like, I'm pretending like I know where I'm going to, but I'm mostly following them.
I want Zoc to be like, I'm keeping the map, and then like 2 days in, you guys look down and there's pictures of devil horns and concerts just drawn
all my doodling.
Right. Give me 1 second here to pull up where you're headed. Feel free to cut this out while I get my ducks in a row. All right. So you all travel for the rest of the day, and then take a long rest in the evening out back in the familiar now caverns of the Underdark. Is there anything you'd like to accomplish during this long rest that you're going to get after the day's events, or are we just traveling on again the next day?
Long rest and spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to attune to my magic studded leather armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Yep. 2 interesting things about it. The first thing, it is +1 studded leather armor. So you got that now. The second thing about it is that it is a drow craft item.
Oh.
So it's definitely built by the drow. That if you want to make an Arcana check, you can figure out what that means a little bit. It won't be immediately apparent to you, but you might know a little bit with successful Arcana.
15?
Yeah, 15 is pretty good. You know that while it's certainly of fine craftsmanship and the enchantment on it is clean, it will not hold up under sunlight. It may sort of begin to deteriorate.
Wow.
It's exposed to sunlight for too long.
Who doesn't have a magic weapon here?
That's a good question. There's a lot of them.
Dak
Oh,
raises
Dak
his
doesn't?
hand.
What about the short sword that I picked up?
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't.
You
but,
don't. But you do a
You
lot
are
of
a magic weapon.
But
Yeah.
I kind of create that. So,
That's true.
Says
Yeah.
the guy with an Eldritch cannon that he has in his pocket. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't
All right.
found any, is what I mean.
I'm gonna give Dak my my +1 dagger
Okay.
just to have just because it's magic and I'm kind of bored of this.
yeah,
Like-
there was another magic
Yeah.
short sword that came about last time.
That's what
Yep.
Bornhelm ended up with.
Yeah.
Oh, Bornhelm has that. Okay.
Yeah, he
Just
has
saying,
that in
does
the
that one
base.
need to be attuned?
Yep, it is a +1 short sword.
Okay, thank you.
So Bornhelm has the +1 short sword as well as the mace.
Yeah.
Sounds like Dak will take over the +1 dagger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm bored. I like my fancy scorpion cane better.
There you go.
Yeah.
Selkie's doing just fine on magic stuff.
Yep.
You have Dawnbringer and the armor. Is there anything else you have, Selkie, that you're attuned to right now?
I don't think so.
Okay. Keep an eye on that stuff. If you ever get to 3 things that you're attuned to, that's the maximum. So.
Okay.
And Dak does have the magic boots, so you're currently attuned to 2 magic things.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, that's cool.
If you ever get to 3, you just gotta pick which one.
Yeah, I'm down to none.
Okay. Any other long rest type stuff?
Let's see. I did want to maybe throw around with the group for last session. Who had inspiration?
I thought we did it around the room.
Well, but who gets it last time?
I give it to
What do you think?
Clocks. Clocks gives it to Mornhelm. Mornhelm gives it to Selkie. Selkie gives it to Zach.
Does Zach give it Dak?
If there's one break in the chain, though, it all falls apart. Like,
Yeah,
it's a shame of the proper evil campaign.
You got to keep it going. Or something good happens. We can't have that. All right. So who gets it last game? What's our vote? What do you say?
Who got the insanity?
I vote for Dak's
Yeah.
version. Wait, we all get it.
Yeah.
We're all doing really good. Role playing's on point.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I'd agree with all that. I'm not going to put a damper on it. You guys decide and police yourselves.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right, so we're headed to Blingdenstone.
Yes.
Real quick, before the long rest ends, Clocks asks if we have some of those gems available.
The diamond belonged to me.
Then we had some
Meals.
other gems and stuff too, right?
Yeah,
Those would be in your bag, bud.
no, the last haul that we just got.
Oh, I don't know what
was,
you're talking about.
Like, apart from the diamonds, there was
What?
like a bunch of amethysts and
No,
other things.
I don't think so. What? I have no idea what you're talking about. She's gonna dump out her bag and all of her like extra swords and stuff come clattering out.
I love you got this amazing collection of weapons. two scimitars. Were there 2 rapiers? Dawnbringer.
I also have 2 short swords.
Short swords.
An extra studded leather armor, crossbow, bunch of crossbow bolts. You know.
It's like the beginning. It's like the beginning of Thunderdome when they tell Mad Max that to get all his weapons out at he's at Barter Town.
Yeah.
He just keeps
Right.
pulling them out.
So I think one of them was like an amethyst or something like that, which I think is one of the cheaperish ones, which is fine.
Cheaperish.
The Clocks kind of eyes one and says, "Can I have that one?"
I guess as long as I can have the diamonds.
So I take the cheap one and you get the 2 expensive
Hey,
ones.
the diamonds are gonna save our asses at some point because of
How
my
so?
spells. So
Oh, I see. Yes. Same with me. Give me all the other gold and jewels, because that'll save you as well.
mm-mm.
So I take one of the amethysts,
All right.
and then and I say, "Don't worry, I have a magic trick of sorts to share with you."
Mhm.
Oh, let's see it.
Well, go to sleep, and when you wake up, then it will be revealed.
No. I want to see
So-
it now, man.
You need to go to sleep, and then you'll see it.
I don't know. I'm not tired.
Mhm.
then you can watch.
All right. I sit
Okay.
next to Clocks and I just watch him.
And Selkie is going to maintain eye contact with Clocks while she throws all of her weapons back in the bag of holding.
I can sense for the next several hours just this uncomfortable silence as we're all staring at one another.
We all start taking back our inspiration.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I'm going to use one of the amethysts, and come next morning, then that's what I wanted to do over the long rest, was use the amethyst and do a little tinkering overnight.
Tinkering away.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. You all arise in the morning, which is just when you wake up 8 hours later down here in the Underdark, and you are ready to set out unless there's anything else.
I don't think so. Let's go.
Okay. All right. You all travel for another day and have an uneventful rest for one more day. After the following, on the following day's travels, you're sort of heading off into one of the caverns throughout the Underdark with you all sort of leading the way, and the Myconid pack sort of all about you. And you round a corner, and Zoc, you're sort of out in front drawing your map and your little doodles, and all of a sudden Zoc, you just kind of look up, and there he is. It's your idol.
Oh, hey. What?
Oh.
So we meet again.
Hey,
What?
hey, Zoc.
Hey.
I mean,
what-
how you
wow.
been?
I'll head up to him.
Yeah, he says
Yeah,
that. So he's sort of leaning up against a rock, looking cool like he always
Yeah.
does, and
Yeah. Well, I'll kind of try to remember how like he was standing,
Mhm.
kind of like awkwardly kind of simulate it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Do I do good? Can I roll for it?
sure. Yeah, roll
Okay.
performance.
Let's see if I can mimic him. 21.
It looks pretty sweet.
All right, I like this. All right, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
So, how's the tour going? How's what you been doing down here? You get play any good venues?
Oh well, we're still sort of we're in that writing phase. Maybe we'll start touring.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Once we sort that out, but for right now, it's sort of that creative bit. Nothing ready to share yet. But
Oh, I understand. Yeah, totally.
you look a little different.
Yeah. Well, that's the tour life.
Yeah. I get it. I mean,
Yeah.
if I hadn't been turned blue and 8 years old, I would be a liar if I said that.
Yeah. Wow. Man. Wow. When you get everything going on, you think about any like opening acts?
I've had you in mind there.
Yeah.
Would you been able to pull a band together? You think you can pull it off?
Yeah. I look back at the crew and I'm like, I think these guys got some potential. I think I got a really cool vocalist. It's that big brooding guy over there, seeing that black clover. And yeah, and then over there too. You see her? Yeah. I think she's gonna be amazing. She's so graceful up there. Just an artist, just a complete artist. I don't know how musically inclined she is, but I she's got potential, definitely. And then that see the goblin?
Yeah. I mean, how could you miss him? Yeah.
Yeah. He's really cool too. I'm thinking he might be like a really cool like my stagehand, pyrotechnic. If you ever needed good pyrotechnics, he's the one to talk to.
Yeah. We're always, you always need a great crew. I mean, that's good to hear. And this conversation happens. All of the rest of you don't see anything.
Okay.
So it's normal.
You don't hear anything.
So they're basically just seeing me like talking and then pointing over my shoulder, and then I'll like point to Mornhelm too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Head of security. Yeah.
He says, "Wow, it sounds like you've really been rehearsing and being productive. I love to see that. That's terrific."
Yeah. Hey, check this out. I'm trying to get a good look for it, and I'll take one of my actions and I'll summon a great axe, like loot. I mean, it's just wicked. I mean, pointy as all could be. Just sinister looking. What do you think?
Yeah. He kind of like looks down at it and
Yeah.
and then looks back at you with a squint and says, "That's pretty powerful stuff there. You just tap right into that magic, huh?"
Yeah. It's been going pretty well. Man, ever since that show, it's been amazing.
He says, "Well, hey, listen, I no obligation or anything, but there is a little opportunity here.
Oh yeah,
if you're interested."
Well, yeah, always.
I'll see. I may have sort of hired some, I don't know, maybe some unreliables to get a job done for me here, and I just don't know if I can trust them.
I think you got your man right here.
Really? That'd be great.
Totally. Whatever you need, whatever.
Right. So it's super easy. There's these there's just these two creatures in this series of caverns over here. They're called hook horrors, and just go in there and get them.
Okay.
Bring them back here to me.
What's that?
And just go right in there and get them and bring them out to me. And if you run across that other lot, don't worry about them too much. You can do with them as you will.
Okay. All right. So, but you need the hook guys, right?
Yeah. The hook horrors.
Okay, all right, yeah, they sound decent.
Yeah, no problem. It should be. I mean, look at you. You got a big axe. You got your band all together. You've been working. Should be no problem, right?
So, what exactly do you need from them?
It's not important. Just bring them back out here to me. You know what I mean? I'm just looking for some cool stuff for the stage show. They got these hooks. They got these stuff. Whatever.
Yeah. All right. So they're right in here.
They got these hooks for hands. We love it. Yeah. Just write down that series of passages, and you're good to go.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, see you later.
I head into the passage.
Whoa, Zach, where are you going?
Yeah, where are you headed?
Come on, guys, you heard him.
Heard who?
Don't. I know. Yeah, don't. Hey, starstruck. I know. Don't try to play it off as cool. All right, but come on. He needs. We just going in here. We got a couple guys to bring back for him.
For real, we didn't see you talking to anybody.
What?
Yeah, we saw you talking, but we didn't see anyone you were talking to.
All right, don't. Yeah, all right. Hey, come on.
If you say so.
Come on.
I'm game.
All right. So here's the deal. I don't know if you heard, but you should have. You were right there. But okay, so in these caverns, there's I guess 2 hook horror guys. You got to bring him back out here for him. He's got to talk to him.
Gotta bring him out. Yeah, alive.
Well, I'm assuming so.
What horrors?
Something about hooks. They got like big old hooks for hands. Sounds really cool.
Oh yeah, real cool.
Yeah. All right, come on. Time's wasted, man.
Oh boy.
Can we do some kind of check to see how much we know about hook horrors?
Sure. Roll. This would be nature or arcana.
Yeah, I got a straight 9. I don't get any bonuses on either of those categories.
Okay. Anybody else?
A 7.
What did you say, Mornhelm?
15.
15 is pretty good. Anybody beat that?
Nope.
Yeah, I got a 15 as well. So.
All right. You guys know hook horrors to be these large monstrosity creatures, who have they're sort of bird and beak-like, very, very large, and they have these big, long, bony protrusions on the end of their hands that look like hooks. Very dangerous, and they are known to sort of inhabit the caverns of the Underdark. So it's sort of a creature that is not foreign to these places, but definitely not seen too often.
Right. So basically, in Clox's eyes, barkeeps.
Right.
Do the explorers know anything about him?
Rasharu will say, yeah, these hook horror things. First of all, I don't know what your friend is talking about. Is he okay? But second of all, yeah, we've had a few run-ins with these things. Definitely very tough.
Are they very smart? Do they take direction?
He says, no, not particularly. Sort of a beast's senses.
So, Zoc, you just want to get them out here into this corridor? Is that all we have to do?
Yeah. I look over. Is Nurgle there?
He says, alive, dead. It's all the same to me.
Hey, sounds good to me. I turn back to them. He says whatever is necessary. Just bring him back.
So we just gotta go kill these things. That sounds good.
Yeah, or bring him out. Yeah. Come on.
Wait, and the voice in your head is telling you that we should do this. Just to clarify.
I look at Selkie very confused.
Cool. This was Yep.
Sure. I'm not sure what that means.
All right.
I look back at Nurgle and like, they're an odd bunch, but hey, creative.
Listen, he kind of gives you the rock star wink. He like pulls down his glasses and gives you the look and says, "Hey, we can't all be front people, can we?" Gives you the wink.
And I just kind of turn slowly back over my shoulder, and I'm just kind of like chuckling.
Yep.
No, we can't. No. All right. I start going in the cavern.
Mm-hmm. All right. The Myconids say, if it's okay with you all, we're gonna stay out here. We'll make sure nobody comes in behind you.
I follow along with Zoc. Get my
Me too.
great sword out.
Mhm.
All right. Anybody not going?
I'll go.
So I'll go too, and you'll notice like as clocks. Well, if you notice, there looks to be like some like mushroom-shaped object kind of like following behind me as well.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Because of his amethyst.
Oh, right.
All right. You all step into the entrance. Sorry, what's that?
I should make everybody look like a buckbeak. Or yeah. Hook,
Make everybody look like a hook horror.
like a hook horror.
Right. Done. Mission accomplished.
We did it. Yay.
Is it mating season? That'll get him out.
All right. You all enter into the area that Zoc sort of gestures you toward, and as you're sort of just getting about 10 or 15 feet into this entrance to what looks like a series of caverns, suddenly these two creatures that are sort of bird-like and with large beaks and white eyes and these long protruding bony hands and taloned feet. Two of them sort of dart out into the corridor behind you and then turn over, give you all a glance, and then dash into another passage to your right.
There they are. Get them.
That would be the passage where the rest of them are.
I follow.
All right, you all stop digging windows. Don't do that. All right, you all dash to the right there, and as Zoc just sort of takes off, and you see that they sort of take a hard left in this area. You can either go to the right, or you can continue to follow them around to the left. And while you're in here, I'd like everybody to roll perception.
13.
13.
All right. Those of you with the high rolls, anything above a 12, you all sort of hear some chattering and sort of laughter coming from the passage behind you. Not in the direction the hook horrors went, but coming back from the other way.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, okay. What the voices, laughter? Does it sound like anything familiar?
It sounds like chattering in a language that you don't know.
Yeah.
And
Like
at least I don't think anybody knows it. It sounds like a series of like barks and cackles and laughs, sort of back and forth.
Okay, I keep pursuing.
All right.
And I'll actually, let's see here. How far ahead are they?
They're about 30 feet ahead of you, and you round the corner in the direction that they're going. You find yourself in a spot where there's a small passage that breaks off to the right, or the passage goes to the left here. You can decide which way you'd like to go.
But they're not there.
They're not there. You missed them.
Oh, damn it.
Can't tell which way, huh?
Roll. You guys can roll nature, or sorry, no, this would be survival for turn a track.
Okay.
There's nothing obviously behind us.
I got a 4.
I got a 6.
I got 15.
Anybody beat a 15? All right.
What check are we rolling?
Nature.
Oh, I thought it was survival. Same thing.
I'm sorry. It's right.
Oh, yeah, it is survival. Yep.
Oh, I had advantage on it. Nope. Even worse. Just kidding.
All right. Bornhelm, you notice it when nobody else does, but It looks like you see a fresh scuff mark in the dirt sort of over in the corner, and you think they went to the left.
Look, there's a track.
Assuming you guys go in that direction.
I definitely do. Mornhelm
First
is.
one that catches him, slap him.
Yeah.
All right. You all barrel after Zoc as he goes back around, and you soon realize this path is kind of circled back into farther down into the main corridor that you were that you entered into. But back in the entrance, about to go across the passage where the hook horrors dashed across, you guys sort of pile out into this opening in your haste, and you can go to the right if you want, but when you look back to the left, you see 4 creatures that look like what would be sort of this modern day hyena, but they have spears and they're wearing some armor.
Oh.
Knowles.
Correct.
Egyptians.
Yes.
Attack.
Yeah, I
we
asked him,
attack 'em?
hey, have you seen a couple of hook horrors run through here?
They sort of and they look at
Any
you.
kind of other horse?
Was
And they
that a yes
They
or a no?
they sort of raise their spears and shake them in the air and rush to attack you. I'd like you guys to roll initiative. Go.
All right, I got a 16, and I'm going to be right back.
I rolled last. Is what I rolled.
I don't know if you
I
did.
got a 5.
I got worse than a 5.
I rolled a natural 1. So
Ooh.
In the
I bet
tie.
you still did better than me.
how do you?
Your initiative is less than
natural
1.
Well, you still had your initiative bonus.
Oh, even if
It's
okay.
up to Matt, but
Yeah, I mean, if there's multiple ones, then that's how we'll break it, or the highest dex score, which is usually the same thing. All right, so anybody beat a 20? All right, let's see, 19, 18, 17.
18 clocks.
Okay, clocks.
What did Zach say he got before he ran?
I thought
He said he
17, didn't he?
18.
15? 18? Oh, 15. What did he say?
All right, one of the Knolls rolled the highest initiative, and he'll go first. He will roll over to randomly determined party member Dak.
Yes.
He will try to stab you with his spear.
Bring it.
Will a 18 be successful?
It will not.
All right, it clatters off your armor, and he sort of his yellowy fangs snap at you, and his nappy orange hair just kind of flaps around your face.
Ha ha ha! You got nothing on me.
All right, Clocks, you're up.
All right. How many of these gnolls are there?
There are 4.
4. I'll and only one of them went.
Yes.
Okay. So I guess I'll look over to one of the others. How far away are they?
They are 30 feet away.
Okay. So, all right. So I kind of had like this cloak around this tiny mushroom-shaped thing that's been following me around, and I go, "Ma!" and I just like wisp it off. And so what you'll see is like this cauldron, and
Just a cauldron that's been following you
a
around.
cauldron with like long legs, but since a cauldron has like 3 little legs, it's got like these 3 legs, and it's like a cauldron that kind of ends with like little lion feet. You know what I mean? Like one of those kinds of cauldrons.
Yeah.
And he's got kind of this like hat, like what looks like his head hat, which is kind of like a wok almost, like a cooking dish, like the shape of a cooking dish. So that's kind of why he looked that's how he kind of looked like
Like a
the
mushroom.
shape of a mushroom, because of this wok on the top of the cauldron. And you see a little glow coming from inside the cauldron, the color of the amethyst. And I say, I present Cauldron.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, was the name Caldrono?
And so I throw the little blanket and I say, attack! And I point at the gnoll, and you kind of see him like, you kind of like move a little bit, and like the handle of the cauldron, it kind of like sits down, as nobody holds it, and it kind of like shapes a little bit to like his expression. So he's like, it's kind of well now.
This is really cool. I'm digging this. This is theatrics right here. Can I play a little like intro music for him, like theme music when he comes in? 'Cause I still have to act.
I'd be mad if you didn't.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, I love it. Go.
How's his little intro music go?
Oh, it's oh man. Well, I'm playing on a power lute, so it's gonna be deep and just the way that you bellowed, I'm bellowing back, and I just keep screaming, Caldro!
And you see the little hinges on the side of the cauldron, kind of like take the form of like little like bull horns, and he's like, and he kind of dances a little bit. All right, and then as I point at the knoll, he gives me an attack. It is a force strike. It's got a range of 30. I got a +4, so I got a 23.
And this is the one attacking Dak.
Sure.
All right, you hit him. Roll damage.
All right, and this is my bonus action, so I did four force damage,
All right.
and then I'll shoot my crossbow. And natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm feeling it. Like I just feel like a rock star right now.
good job. Yeah, you should. You should.
And so I get 8 + 6, 14, right? Because it's max damage plus my damage dice, right?
Plus an extra die. Yep.
Yep. So max damage plus damage die plus my modifier. So, and are the gnolls? Yeah. So I did 14 damage.
All right. This thing is shocked in awe by your display here, and he's well past bloodied with your attack.
All right.
Nice job. Anything else?
And then I'll kind of like, as like the moment kind of passes and I realize I'm out in the open, I'll hide behind the cauldron.
All right. Roll stealth.
All right. I got a 21.
All right. Nice job. All right. That was 18 in the initiative, 17, 16.
16.
Zoc, what you got?
Yeah. All right, I'm going to lay into that loot. I'm going to play some power chords for Caldro, and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at the same guy.
All right. Do it.
Yeah. Oh, yes. That's going to be a 26.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah, 13 points of force damage.
What's it look like when you kill the first knoll?
Just kaboom! Just ribbons. It looks like a confetti cannon just blew up.
Nice.
He doesn't even care. He's just like, ha ha.
Yeah, party on.
I mean, it's if any of us croaked at our favorite concert ever, like that would just be the way to go out.
That blow up with giant confetti.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Let's see. As a bonus action, I'm gonna give bardic inspiration to Clocks.
All right. Very nice. Back to the initiative. 15. All right. The one of the other gnolls is sort of standing there, like looking at all this, and he's just is struck in awe, but nonetheless will charge at Mornhelm. You look like a likely candidate. Ooh, and he is going to roll a natural 20 there. So he runs up to you and jabs at you with his spear, and will do...
Can I do shield? It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, not on a natural 20.
Right.
Unfortunately. Oof, wow. Okay, he is going to do 14 piercing damage as he jabs his spear right in the crook of your armor. All right, back to the initiative. 14, 13, 12, 11.
No, sir.
All right. The third gnoll runs up to Selkie and is going to take a stab at her.
No, thank you.
Will A, 18 hit you.
It will.
You will take 5 piercing damage.
Don't like that.
All right. And then that was an 11. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
4.
Five.
Oh, 5.
Go
for
five.
Mornhelm.
Mornhelm, then Dak, you'll be up.
I also have a 4.
Then
Okay, so Mornhelm, then Selkie, then Dak.
back and clean
Okay.
up.
So I still have a guy on me.
Yes, you have one gnoll attacking you. He has not been damaged.
Okay. So I'll hit him with. There's him and 3 others.
There's him and 2 others. One of them ran up to attack Selkie. So there's one on you, one on Selkie, and one who hasn't gone yet.
Okay. So the guy on me and the guy who hasn't gone yet would be in line of sight.
Right.
Okay. So I will hit them with burning hands. They need a dex of 14 or better.
Okay. 1 success and 1 fail.
Okay. So they get 3d6s for the fail, which is 10, 5 for the other one.
All right. The one fighting you takes the 10. The other one takes 5. Anything else?
I can't take another action with him because I use
Nope.
burning hands.
Right, because you
Can
cast
I
a
use
spell.
a bonus?
Yeah, if you have a bonus action, sure.
Okay, well, if I have a bonus action, I can hit it with my sword. One close to me.
I don't know how that works. I don't think so. I think once you cast a spell, that's it for attacks.
Okay, so the bonus action is other than the tried and true hiding would be the only thing.
Yeah, and since you
I
got
don't
someone on
understand
you,
the whole.
it'd be tough to hide.
No, I don't understand the whole. I don't want to hide. I just don't understand the bonus action. Again.
So Selkie and Clocks have a specific thing that lets them use a bonus action to hide.
Right. I don't want
Most-
to hide. I want to hit.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to attack, you can attack. You can make 2 attacks on your turn with your sword.
Okay, right.
Or you can.
But you can't use but you can't do one of each.
Right. Exactly.
Can I do second wind
I think so. I think that's a bonus
after
action.
a short rest, right?
Yeah.
So it's 1d10 plus 5. We're getting better, right?
Oh, if you want to heal yourself, yeah.
Mhm.
For healing
Yep.
myself. What else is it any good for?
No, that's it. Yeah.
Second wind.
I think you have an action surge as well.
I do.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to burn that now, you could do that.
Just says interact with an object.
That's the bonus action. That's what a bonus action
take
can
one.
do.
One additional throw on your turn. It can be used 1 time for a short rest. I will. I got a 10, so 15 on repairs.
Guess you heal 15.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All good?
Yep.
All right. Selkie, you're up. You have a nasty hyena guy trying to bite you in the face.
All right. Dawnbringer is gonna get swung at his face.
We'll send you to the darkness for sure.
14.
14 is a miss.
Oh. Then I'm gonna swing with my rapier.
All right.
Oh, natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here we go with the
right.
rogue crits with sneak attack. Well, do you
So-
have sneak attack? I don't think you do, right?
I mean, is someone else within 5 feet of this thing?
I don't
I
think
am,
so.
aren't I?
Well, you guys were fighting different ones.
Right.
But we're in a tiny
Oh, yeah,
little
that's true.
passageway, right?
Yeah, that's fine. You know what? You guys didn't move apart from each other. We'll go with it. Yep.
Excellent. So I rolled double damage, right? Or 2. I would.
So you're gonna your normal damage will maximum, like so your 1d8 plus something, right?
Okay.
So whatever that is maxed.
Okay.
You're gonna add an extra d8,
Okay.
and then whatever your sneak attack is normally, it's double that dice. Right.
Here we go.
Listen to all those dice.
I know.
Love that clackety clack sound.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
24 plus 11, 35?
Yeah.
35.
Okay.
Nice.
What,
Ridiculous.
what's
There's not even shoes left.
yeah? That's
I
what-
created
Oh
a
my
robot.
gosh.
how do you fillet this knoll?
I mean, the robot did 4 damage. I made a robot.
You want to borrow Dawnbringer?
No way, Selkie. We're a good pair. We're not going anywhere. What's it look like when you fillet this knoll?
Yeah, I definitely just, I don't know, what do you do with a rapier that you could
Stab.
yeah, I guess I just poke him with the pointy end.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it comes right out of his head, back of his head from his eye.
There you go.
Yep. Nice job. Dead knoll there. Anything else on your turn?
There's just 2 of them left, right?
Yep. There's one that's fighting Mornhelm, and there's one that is yet to go yet.
All right. Well, I used 2 up in fighting, so I don't have any bonus actions to use, so I think I am done.
All right. Dak, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go after the one that's on Mournhelm. I'm gonna use my
All right.
2 attacks.
You have advantage with your because you move in next to him.
Do I have advantage on my rolls?
Yeah. Well, you can flank with Mornhelm if you want to. I would assume
Yeah.
you want to.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. All right, does an 18 hit?
Oh yeah.
Hit with both attacks. First one is 10 damage, and second one's 10 damage. 20 damage.
All right. What's
Nice.
it look like when you brain this thing?
I get a nice upward swing with my great sword and just shower of gore straight up into the air. I open up this knoll and it's just like kids in a fire hydrant in an old movie.
Yeah.
Just gore
Yeah.
hosing us all down.
I love it. Like a Guar show. Proper. Man.
Amazing. Right. Somebody write that down. Guar cover band called Shower of Gore. Anything else on your turn, sir?
No, I feel like I've done my job. I just relish in the rain of gore spraying me.
Us.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't see Dak having too much of a problem being just covered in blood and just standing there. Like, what's the problem?
He's fine with it.
That's the first song of the album, "Relish in the Rain" of Noel.
All right. The last Noel is furious at the slaying of his pack mates, and he will. But he is wary of your martial prowess and will pull out a longbow and will fire a shot at Zoc.
Bring it.
And that's a natural 1, so he'll miss.
Yeah. Yeah. And I play wah wah wah. Whammy bar.
All right, clocks. We're back to the top for you.
All right, I shoot, and Cauldron shoots 15
That's what's needed.
and a 13.
The 13 will miss.
Okay, so 5 force damage.
You hit the knoll, and the scent of unwashed hyena parts and hair starts to waft through the cave as they burn up. Zoc.
Yeah. All right. Gonna go ahead and hit him with let's go with Eldritch Blast again.
All right.
Yeah, just emanating from the power loot. No. And it's gonna be a 13. Unfortunately.
Womp womp.
Aw.
All right, Mornhelm, you're up.
Well, those guys don't get it. The other guy doesn't get to attack in the dead guy's place.
Nope. He does not. You guys get to pile on and see if you can take him out.
Okay, so there's one guy left.
Yes.
Okay, so I will hit him with a witch bolt,
Nice.
and I roll a 12.
12 will be unsuccessful.
There you go.
All right. Selkie,
Can I go for the last guy with Dawnbringer again? Hopefully,
closing the distance.
yeah. And would I be flanked? Would this character be flanked at this point?
No, this one was standing back shooting its bow, so there's no one else around it.
Ah, yeah. Then I'm gonna rush up to him, and that'll be 16.
16 will hit.
All right.
You will not have sneak attack on this one, unfortunately.
Oh, right, because no one else is around.
Yep.
10 damage,
All right. Not too shabby. He's bloodied.
and then I will do my second weapon attack. Will be a 17
Yep.
with 14 damage.
All right. What's it look like when you kill the last knoll?
Again with the rapier, so I feel like there's I'll make a Z in his chest for Zakram.
Yeah.
And I'll look
Awesome.
back expectantly for my riff.
Yeah. I'll do the same. Da-da-da-da. Shoot.
Awesome. All right. With the knolls expended, you guys find yourself sort of back in the main corridor. You can go to the left, would take you back out the entrance. You would also pass the 2 passages, the one that you guys chased the hook horrors down and the one that they came from originally. Or you can go to the right into an area you haven't explored yet.
Which way we going, Zach? Where the voice is telling me?
To the right. I roll for it.
All right. You guys sort of bend around to the right and you come to a fork in the road. You can either go left or right here.
I go left.
All right, left.
Any picking up anything at all from
Yeah,
them?
you guys roll perception as you sort of go off to the left.
Only a 13.
13.
18.
All right, pretty good. Yeah, you guys hear more of that like chittering from the gnolls that you heard earlier, chittering and laughing, and then you hear one like louder, meaner sounding bark, but in the same language.
I don't think there's just 2 anymore.
I go to explore.
Are you moving forward?
Yeah, I'll move forward, but a little more cautiously.
All right, you all sort of creep up toward the edge of this other cavern, and you see 4 more gnolls in this room, but there's also a larger, meaner looking one sort of standing there and pointing off into a further cave down to the left. And because you get the impression he's sort of ordering his 4 guys to take off down that direction.
Okay, I'll kind of look back and kind of just hold them back for a moment to see where they're taking off to.
Yeah, he'll point down to the direction, and they'll take off down. If you were to go all the way into that room, he would take the leftmost path to kind of wind down and around.
And that's where the four gnolls are going?
Yes.
Okay, all right. What about him?
He looks like he's getting ready to follow them.
Okay. Gonna just hold the party back.
They'll be behind us soon.
Can I take what's that now?
They'll be behind us soon.
To be behind us, yeah. What else? What else is in this room that we notice?
Let's see. As the rest of them, as the larger gnoll and the other 4 gnolls kind of move out, there's nothing else of interest in this room.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So are they taking off?
Yeah, they'll sort of start stalking off down to the thing, and you get the impression these must be the other people that Nurgle sort of told you about, the unreliables.
The unreliables, huh?
That he might have sent in there.
Gotcha. To get these hook horrors. Any idea what the hook horrors are? I guess maybe these unreliables are possibly following the hook horrors.
Yeah. They got the same kind of goal as you.
Okay.
Try to get these things.
All right. Well, we better get them before they do it. So, all right, I'll head down the left path.
All right, so you're sort of tailing behind the gnolls.
Yes.
All right. If you guys are going to follow them enough to keep them in sight, then I will need stealth checks from anybody that wants to do that.
Yeah. All right, get a 15.
Okay.
20.
Nice.
My little
10.
20.
20, 10. What you got, Dak?
9.
All right. The group stealth check passes, and you guys are able to effectively tail them down around the corner. You see that they come to another split in the passage where they can either go off to the right or go straight. The gnolls you come to a split and a fork in the road, and the choices are to go left or right. The gnolls go left.
Now they're looking for these as well. So do you guys want to tail after them and
Let them kill the hook horrors.
Yeah, I think so. And then we step in at the right moment.
Or
Yeah.
step out.
Well,
Or let's just fight them all at once.
I like that. Yeah. Dak. Yeah, man. That'd be hell yeah. Let's do it. Head down the left side, following them.
All right, you guys follow them down there. There's a small little passage you could squeeze through back out to the left, and you get the impression that would take you back out to the main corridor where you first entered.
Okay.
And if you follow them down around the corner, you hear them bark in fury. And if you peek around the corner with your stealth checks and you see them, it looks like they've found a dead end down here and are getting ready to come back towards you.
Ooh. Let's stuck in through that crack through the main corridor. What do you think?
You want to jump out and surprise them?
Oh, that would be cool. Do we want to set a trap? I mean, how big is this room that they're in?
It's about 10 feet square.
A 10-foot square? And how far away are they?
Sorry, maybe more like 20 feet square.
20-foot square. Okay, gotcha. And they're coming back towards us, kind of bottlenecked.
Yeah, it's sort of like run up against the end of the thing, and like one of them punches the wall. And,
All right, yeah, let's do that. I like that. Now, if we go a little further down the hallway, where could we set up possibly an ambush?
You would go back the way you came.
Okay.
You can either go back to the fort and go the way you didn't go, or you can go back in the area where you first saw them.
Okay. All right, but what about that crack? Would they know about that crack in the wall that they could get back to the main passage?
Yeah, they would have seen it just like you did, but you could squeeze through there if you want to.
What do you think, Dak?
I say let's just charge them.
Want to charge them?
Yeah, we're fighting them eventually. So let's just get it over with. Let's get them.
I like it. All right, let's do it.
All right. If you guys would like to try to get a surprise round, give me one more group stealth check.
15.
What's your stealth modifier?
112 for Selkie.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
Nice.
I got 10.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. 15 for me, 15 for Selkie.
All right, you guys are successful. So you have 4 gnolls and you have one larger, meaner-looking gnoll in there. You can go in any order you like, and then we'll roll initiative if they survive this surprise round you guys are going to get.
Gotcha. And whereabouts in this room are they? Kind of like all spread out, or?
Yeah, they're pretty tightly packed in here. It's only a 20-foot square, so they're all kind of packed up in there against the wall, against the dead end.
Okay, 10 meters, 15-foot square. What do you think, guys? You guys gonna run in? I got darkness I could throw in there. Drop it right down in the middle and let them come out of it, and we can be on the outskirts. Thoughts? You just want to run in and bash them?
I want to run in and bash them.
Okay, all right. No finesse, just force. That's why I like that. I like that. I respect that. All right, let's do it.
All right. Who wants to? We'll just go by dex order. Well, we would go, but Selkie's not here, so the next highest dex I think is
Zoc.
Zoc. Yeah.
Zoc. Mine's at 12.
I'm also at
Anybody
12.
better?
Yeah.
Clocks, what's yours?
16.
All right, Clocks is up.
Oh, for the stealth attack.
Yes, and then we'll do Selkie when she returns.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grunt at my little walking cauldron, and I motion towards the gnolls, and we both. I pull out my crossbow, and we both shoot.
All right, nice.
12 and 12. 2 12s.
All right, are you aiming at the gnolls like the ones you just fought, or at the bigger, meaner gnoll?
Just the ones that we fought.
All right, then your 12s will miss.
Okay.
Selkie, you're up for the surprise round.
All right. How far away are they?
Let's say they're about 15 feet away.
All right.
How many?
And that's including the big one?
Right, they're all sort of packed in there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna just go straight for the big one with Dawnbringer.
All right, running right in there.
Ooh, that'd be a 24.
Nice.
That will do it.
All right. Is anyone else in there with me or no?
Not yet.
Okay. Then that is only an 11 damage. So
All right.
I'm gonna do the rapier as well. Oh, natural 20 again.
Oh my God, you just shut
Why?
up. No.
Why is
Wow.
the rapier so much better than Dawnbringer?
What
Anyway,
was I forgot, what was the first damage? Was it 7 or 11?
11.
11, thank you.
So I get full, right? And then I add another D8.
Yep.
All right, so that'll be 17 altogether.
All right. The leader is bloodied.
Right.
Anything else, Selkie?
Nope. That was my bonus action doing 2 weapons, so.
All right. Then we're gonna go Zoc, Dak, Mornhelm for the surprise round.
All right. Excellent. I'm going to pump off an Eldritch Blast at the leader.
All right.
That is going to be, let's see here, 16 to hit.
Yep, you're good.
Excellent. That's going to be 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. That's too much.
All
All right. Dak.
right, I'm going to charge and attack the leader.
All right.
All right, both in the 20s. Those hit.
Yeah. Your roll damage if you like, but describe how you kill this thing.
I cleave its head clean off, and another shower of blood sprays up into the air.
Yeah.
Dak just leans back. Ah!
Awesome. You guys killed my big bad without him even taking a turn. Good job, Mornhelm. You have a surprise round.
Okay, I'm attacking the one to the left,
All right.
and that's with a long sword. Where are you, long sword? So that's 24 to hit,
Oh yeah.
and D8 plus. So he gets 6 damage
Okay.
for the first shot, and he gets 12 plus 6. 18 for the second hit.
All right. What's it
That's
look like
enough.
What's it look like when you kill the other
I
gnoll?
haven't even given him his damage yet. Doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought your damage is 18. I'm sorry.
No, 18 for the hit.
Oh, my bad.
That's 10 for the damage.
Okay. Yeah, that is just what you needed to kill him. What's it look like?
Well, he sort of looks at me, and then his eyes get real far apart as his body falls in half.
Love it.
I think of these guys as like, weren't there like evil hyenas in The Lion King? Am I remembering right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I'm thinking of here.
It's like Whoopi
All right.
Goldberg and Cheech Marin.
Right. Okay, now we'll roll initiative, and maybe my bad guys will get a turn. You guys are so mean. Go ahead and roll initiative for me.
5.
Ooh.
9.
Ooh. Anybody beat a 20?
Yeah. Oh no, 19.
All right, you're still first. Selkie, what you got? There are 3 remaining gnolls that are uninjured.
Well, since it seems like my second roll seems to be going better than the first roll, I'm gonna roll first for the rapier this time.
Oh. Science.
Science. It'll be a 19 to hit.
That'll do it.
with 6 damage.
Okay.
Oh, actually, is someone else within 5 feet of me now?
Yeah, you're all packed in here pretty tight.
In that case, that'll be 17 damage.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll also swing Dawnbringer.
Why'd you put me on the bench, Selkie? I'm the leader.
You're the cleanup hitter.
Well, 27 for Dawnbringer.
Is that all?
With 9 damage.
All right. It's enough to kill that knoll. All right.
And this time, since it's Dawnbringer ending it, it's a beautiful flare of light as she keeps the knoll in two.
the other gnolls all like recoil in horror as this.
And now
You guys are
we
just
all lose our night sight because of the big flame.
It's like you have night vision goggles on if they just like burn your retinas all of a sudden. All right. Anything else, Selkie?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Did anybody beat an 18? All right. A bad guy gets a turn. Yay. You will run over to one of the two folks that is attacking them, Selkie and Mornhelm, and will pick Selkie.
Nope.
He will try to bite you and miss. Womp womp. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. I'm gonna start doing it at 15 from now on. All right, Clocks, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna plunk the plunk Cauldron on the head and be like, "Come on, work right. And he's gonna shoot, and he gets a dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
And I'll shoot my crossbow for 18.
Yep.
And it'll be 3 force damage and 7 piercing damage.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. The other remaining gnoll will charge up to Mornhelm, take a swing, and miss with a 2 on the die. And now we are into, I think, 7, 6, 5.
5.
I think I had
Oh,
You're not late.
Mornhelm first.
I had a 6. I think.
I had a
okay.
6 too.
Zach had
Okay, so, yep, Mornhelm. Sorry, it's going to be Zoc, then Mornhelm, then Dak.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Eldritch Blast. I'm just playing, zapping away. All right, that's going to be a dirty 20.
Oh, yeah.
All right, excellent. So that's going to be 8 points.
All right. Successful 8 points of damage. Anything else?
Let's see. Bonus action. You're probably going to be hitting the hook horror. So let me go ahead to Dak because he's just raining gore. It's raining blood. Yeah.
All right. Mornhelm.
How many is left? 2?
There's one badly injured one and one uninjured one.
Okay, I hit the uninjured guy
Okay.
with my sword for a 16.
That'll hit.
Damage is an 8 plus 3, and that is 11 damage.
All right.
And I hit him again, and that's a 23 for hit
Oh, yeah.
and a 4 for damage.
All right. Both of these guys are looking pretty rough. Anything else on your turn, Mornhelm?
Nope.
Dak, you have 2 badly injured gnolls sort of limping around.
I'll go for the one that Mornhelm just hit.
All right.
All right, 17 hit,
It will.
14 on the first attack, then
Is it-
16 on the second one. So
All right. So you kill
31.
the first one with your first stroke, and you can pivot over to the other one if you like with your second.
sure.
Yeah. So you kill both of these things.
Okay.
You want to give us some one more description here?
Yeah, I somehow masterfully hit them both in their jugulars. It looks like
For the, another
Crossing.
big spray.
crossing over me. These two, like a fountain show in Vegas.
Awesome. All right, well done. You have killed the rest of the gnolls down here in the Hook Horrors caves. Would you like to continue exploring the caves?
Yeah, did they get anything good on them?
Yes, actually, thank you for asking, because I would have forgot. The leader has, you reach into his pack and you find 2 bloodstones, which are worth 50 gold each.
Cool.
And you find a brown tourmaline, another gem, worth 100 gold.
Very cool.
What about his weapon? Is anything special?
Not particularly. There are spears and longbows aplenty if y'all want them.
Guess I'll take a longbow. Some
All right,
arrows.
you got it.
How many arrows do they have? What can we have? 20?
Yeah, all of them have arrows, so you guys have as many arrows as you want.
All right, gonna take a look around, and I guess we'll head back down the hallway.
Okay.
Looking for the horrors.
All right, make another nature check as you guys kind of try to track them through this series of caves.
Got a 15.
I got a 9.
7.
I'm sorry, this should be survival, not nature. I keep using
Oh.
the wrong one.
Still 15.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
still 9.
Got a 14.
Thank you, Jack of all trades, for the +1.
21.
All right. Yeah, with those solid survival checks, you all sort of pick up their trail heading back out into the main cavern, and you think they probably went to leave.
they're
And they're gone. Yeah. No, they look like they go. It looks like they went back into the passage that they first darted out from when you guys first came into the chasm. And if you follow them down there,
Yeah,
are you guys just running down there? How are you approaching?
cautiously.
Okay.
Slowly.
Yep. Make a group stealth check.
Right. Yeah. Got a dirty 20.
Got a very stealthy 4.
Oh,
I got a 21 with disadvantage.
Holy
man,
crap!
nice.
I keep thinking these are gonna turn out against y'all sometimes, but you guys kill them every time.
I got a 9, 13, and 11 from the 3 of us.
Okay. Oof. Okay. So while your checks were great, one of them rolled a natural 20 on their perception check because they were waiting for you in here. So I'm gonna say you guys approached cautiously, but you will not get a surprise round, and neither will they. As these horrible creatures screech and jump into sight. And I'd like the rest of you to roll perception in this new room here.
Natural 1.
Oh,
Everything looks fine.
let's see. I got a 19. 18, excuse
14.
me. 18.
Mm-hmm.
Cauldron got a natural 20.
Oh,
Cauldron.
shit.
Drone.
But he doesn't have a mind.
Drone.
So Zoc and Caldrogo, Caldrogo, no,
Cauldrogo.
you guys, he sort of
Call
like
me, I'll call you.
like creeps over to you and like sticks up. Does he have like a hand or anything, or just a handle?
Yeah, he's got like little handles that kind of, that can kind of be
Alright.
like,
I can see him rocket back and forth like R2-D2.
yeah, think of him as an R2.
Yeah. He'll kind of come up to you and like poke you with one of his hands,
Uh-huh.
and then with the other hand sort of gesture past the creatures. You know, you're about to have to fight. And back behind them, you look back there and you notice there's this what looks like a nest of eggs back there.
Oh, I think we found some better rations, everyone.
Can we start raising our own hook horrors?
I was gonna say this is like raising Arizona.
Uh-huh.
Just kidnapping and
Lots
eggs
of
and
eggs.
trying to
The
raise them.
entire pile with a burning bead.
Or
I've
something.
got a cauldron. We can
Yeah.
boil some eggs.
Yeah,
All right, but
yeah.
roll initiative as these two monstrous creatures defend their nest.
Another natural 1.
Another one.
15.
That's what I wanted to hear.
3.
Anybody beat a 20?
No.
Negative.
19, 18? All right. The first hook horror lunges at you as you've invaded his nest, and he will go after Dak with a 4 on the dice. That will not cut it. And with his second attack on Dak, That's a 19 on the dice. I'm assuming that will do it.
Yeah, that will.
Yeah, 25 to hit. So you were going to take as one of these bony hooks sort of slices and cleaves its way into the juicy bits of your arm. You're going to take 11 piercing damage. All right, did anybody beat a 17? The second hook horror is going to take a turn, and we'll go after Zoc.
All right, bring it.
Oh, buddy. All right, so will a 14 hit you?
Unfortunately, yes.
All right, take 11 piercing damage from one of these hooks.
Gotcha. Hellish Rebuke.
All right, rebuke away. Dex save?
It is a dex save of 15.
Fail.
All right, let me get some dice. Yeah, only 9 points of damage.
All right, nonetheless.
Yeah, it's 3d10.
All right, and with its second attack, will a natural 20 hit you?
That's correct.
That'll be 27 points of damage.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh, hell.
It.
All right.
Ah.
Okay, now back to initiative. 16, 15, 14.
No, I was 15.
All right, give me a death save, please, Zoc.
Don't roll a natural 1.
Natural 20.
Yeah!
You, with a natural 20, you spring back to your feet with 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Nice.
But that is your turn. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12,
Keep going.
11, 10, 9.
9.
Woohoo! Dax up.
I'm gonna
There's
go after
one
that.
fighting you, and there's one standing over Zoc's previously limp corpse.
And that one's been hurt, right?
Yes, that one. Zoc blasted it with his hellish rebuke.
Can I go after that one without provoking an attack from the one I'm with, or do I have to fight the one I'm with?
Let me see how big this room is. How close y'all were together before I answer that. Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
I was talking to the map. The room's pretty small, so you can sort of pivot around without leaving its reach.
Okay, going after that one that's on Zoc. Does an 11 hit?
It will miss.
Okay, the other attack hits with a 22.
Yes, sir.
11 points of damage.
Nice. It says, looks mad as hell.
Awesome.
All right, 876, 5, 4, 3.
3.
All right, Selkie.
All right. Going to start with Dawnbringer for 27.
Oh yeah.
And is anyone else by, I guess, whichever one was
Yeah.
nearest to me?
Yep.
Okay, so get back here. That'll be 15 damage.
All right.
And then the rapier for 15 to hit.
Yes, that'll do it.
Okay. And that'll be 10 damage.
10 more. All right. That one is bloodied. All right. Now I think it's Mornhelm, then Clocks.
is.
Yep.
Okay, longsword against the one. There's one that are they both bloodied?
Nope, just the one that Selkie just hit is bloodied. The other one is uninjured.
The one who's uninjured is not attacking anybody.
It's on Dak, but he sort of spun around. And,
Right.
it's
hit the
still
other
near him
one.
though.
Okay, that one.
Okay. The uninjured one, right?
Right. The first hit is 24.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it's an 8 plus 3. 6 damage.
All right.
Another shot at him, and that's 16.
Yes.
And 9 damage.
It roars a terrifying roar and raises its hooky hands up above into the cavern darkness.
But doesn't hit the ground.
No.
No.
Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Clocks.
All right. What's the closest one?
They're both about the same distance away. One of them is bloodied. The other one, Mornhelm, beat it up a little bit, but it's still in pretty good shape.
Okay. I'll go for the bloodied one,
All right.
and I'll motion to the little cauldron, and we'll both take a shot.
All right.
I got an 11 and 10.
We'll both miss.
All right.
Anything else?
I'll pull out like my wooden spoon and I'll just start like clanging on top of the cauldron. I'm like, bad dog.
We're gonna call the. Are you abusing that cauldron, sir? Like. All right, we are back to the top. The first hook horror is still clamoring after Dak. That's a natural 1 on the dice y'all gave me. That comes up as a fuck. But the other one is a natural 19, and you will take 11 piercing damage,
Okay.
Dak, as it smashes its way into your ribs. The second one is standing over Zoc, but now thinks Selkie is the worst threat since she just beat the hell out of it. Will miss with the first attack. Its second hooky hand comes round with an 18.
Can I put my shield spell up?
Yeah. What does that make your AC?
That makes my AC 21.
That will cause it to miss.
Good job.
Very well done. Zoc, you got 1 hit point and you're ready for action.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce up. I'm gonna. The show must go on. I cast Mirror Image.
Yes.
4 of me now, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna put Hexblade's Curse on the one that is not as injured.
All right, and that is a whiz save.
Nope, just a curse.
All right, it's cursed on its
All
turn.
right.
Remind me, and we will deal with that.
Awesome.
All right, Dak, caught between 2 hook horrors.
I'm going for
But
the
with a
same
bad
one
attitude.
that's over Zoc. Gonna keep attacking that one. I'm guessing an 11 will miss.
Yes,
What about a 16?
16 hits.
12 damage.
All right, looking pretty rough. Still quite dangerous. Anything else?
I'm gonna add a Divine Smite to that.
All right.
It's another 12 damage.
All right. It's clinging to the edges of its existence here. Bleeding, sort of like one eye is sort of closed and swollen shut, and it's sort of bleeding out of its beaky mouth. Selkie, your turn.
My bad. Dawnbringer. I'm gonna try and finish off the bloodied one.
Okay.
So that would be 19 to hit.
Oh yeah.
17 damage.
Yep. What's it look like when you kill this hook horror?
Another flare of light from Dawnbringer, and I just chop its head right off.
Dawnbringer says, "Oh, that just seemed like an old beast, but you're the boss, Selkie. Whatever you say."
I am the boss. That's right.
You
Am
can
I close? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Am I close enough to the second one to do another attack?
Yep, I was going to suggest that.
Excellent. Rapier to the second one then,
All right.
for a natural 1.
The other
So
one.
I get overconfident and just swing around and
And the
Flip.
other one like sees its mate's head just get chopped off and it looks right at you and just like extra rage, mad hook horror. Anything else?
I definitely wet my pants a little.
It's, shrieks are like reverberating off these caves and it's just like deafening in here when they do that. So
Yeah.
Bornhill, you're up.
Okay, long sword on the less bloodied.
Yeah, the other one's dead. There's just one left.
Oh, they did go down. Okay, 6, 13, and 6, 19.
19 to hit is good.
Okay, 10 damage.
Oh yeah,
Okay, second hit, 12.
that will miss. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Anything else?
That's it.
Clocks.
All right.
Whack.
There's just the one left, right?
Yes.
All right. I'll say, let's try this again.
Remember, you still have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, yes, that's right. And that's an additional D6 from you.
Correct.
Oof. Okay. Oh, gosh. So I'll get a 15 or 16.
16 hits.
All right, that's it. And the cauldron doesn't. So, 7 piercing
All
damage.
right. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Back to the top. The one remaining hook horror is mad at Selkie for killing its mate. And we'll make 2 attacks at her. And the first one is going to be a 20. Well, it's a 17 on the dice. Do you want to use shield? I guess, well, I should give you the full hit. It's a 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah, I don't think shield would do anything at that point. So.
Okay. I think you have uncanny dodge too, or something like that too, right?
Yeah. It should have it. The damage.
Okay. If you want to use that, so that will be 11 piercing damage. If you want to use it now, or
Or.
the second attack is a natural 20.
Oh God. No. Yeah. I guess I'll take the full damage for the first one and have the second one.
All right. So 11 damage to start. Then it is 25 damage on the second.
So. If I have it, is that a 12 or 13?
Round down.
Okay, so 12.
Yes.
I'm not looking so hot.
Yeah.
All right. But the good news is it's Zoc's turn, and he's got 1 hit point and a bad attitude.
There you
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna, I guess, with my best weapon here, gonna blast it with Eldritch Blast.
There you go.
All right. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. So here's the curse. Okay. Let's revisit this.
Yeah.
Okay. So curse, Hexblade's curse. You gain a bonus to damage rolls against the cursed target. The bonus equals your proficiency bonus. That would be an extra +3. Now, any attack roll you make against the cursed target is a critical hit on a roll of a 19 or 20 on a
Holy
D20.
shit.
I just rolled a 19 naturally.
Yes.
That's a critical hit right there.
Nice.
All right, so that is going to be, what's the 3? So 19 points.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, it screams in pain. All right, anything else?
Let's see, as a bonus action, let's see, Clocks used his. I'm going to give Silky Bardic Inspiration.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dak. This one is bloodied after that crippling hit from Zoc.
All right. I'm giving it the fiercest attack I can muster. Does a 13 hit?
It is not.
Okay, my fiercest attack I can muster missed twice.
Did you use your Bardic Inspiration?
I didn't know I had it.
Yeah.
Oh, I could use my regular inspiration to reroll one of those.
Yeah, and then Bardic for the other one.
I don't
Roll
think.
them both.
Well, Bardic Inspiration doesn't let me reroll it, right?
And no, it lets you add a D6 to your roll.
Okay, so then that would have been an 18 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
12 damage.
All right.
Oh.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to use my regular inspiration to reroll the other one.
Okay.
19 to hit,
Yes.
11 damage.
All right, what's it look like when you kill this one?
I split it right through the beak. cut it right, bisect the beak top to bottom, and then have it just vomit blood out of its own head.
It tries to cry out in pain, but like just it's just a spurts of this
All right,
blood
you gonna go hop in bed? And
going around
read
it,
for a little bit?
and it falls over to die, and like with its last ounce of energy, it just sort of puts one hook on the other hook's hand, and that's where they lay together.
Oh, if you're gonna kill them, kill whole families. Don't leave any orphans.
That's right. Nice job. You guys have eliminated the threats. As you guys sort of catch your breath after the fight, Zoc.
Yeah.
He kind of sort of just strolls around the corner,
Really?
and he says, "Oh, wow, looks like you got into it with these ones, huh?"
Yeah. Hey, these were the ones. These were the two, right? You were talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah,
Actually, I'm gonna make a roll. I'm gonna see how cool I can look to them. Performance?
Sure. Yep.
Oh, dirty 20.
Hey, not too bad. You really got your stage presence kind of
Man.
going there, huh?
And I tell you what, the band is coming along nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's
You
sort
would
of
have been amazed. It was glorious.
He says, "Yeah, great job." And he kind of he strolls right by the rest of the group and down to this sort of sandy pit where the 4 eggs were sort of sitting down there, and he says, kind of looks down at him and then back up at you, and he says, "Well, now you know what you got to do now, right?"
Gotta sit on the eggs.
I gotta
Go ahead, smash them all. Do it.
Smash the eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Hey, can we make it a little more spectacular?
However you want.
All right. Can I Eldritch blast them?
You all see these
Powerful though from
you see the hook horror eggs are sitting down there, and Zoc just walks over with bad intentions. Looks like he's gonna smash them all or do something.
Like, yeah, I throw up devil horn hands.
And Clocks will say, stop. Just one. I just want one. How many, and how big are they?
They're 4. They're all about the size of like a couple of hands big, something like that. Like you could pick them up with both hands.
Like an ostrich.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Well,
This
we were
is-
gonna sell the dragon egg. What do we get for these guys?
He says to you, Zoc, he says, "Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. You gotta smash them."
All right. Here we go. All right. I got
And then
battle
all of a
loop.
sudden, you feel like a little tug. And as you look down, you see Cauldron peering up, if he could peer.
With puppy
Yeah.
dog eyes.
And he kind of he has like a little bit of a sag to him. Right. Yeah. Like a little. And you can kind of hear, and you actually audibly hear. You hear.
And
And I look down at Caldrone and I'm like, oh man, hey, don't be sad. Watch this. And I smash.
you smash one of the eggs to bits, and one of the other ones sort of next to you sort of trembles a little bit.
Oh, that would be the next one I smash.
All right.
Yeah.
You bring your boot down on another one, and like there's this crunch and two eggs left.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Hey, I conjure up my great battle axe, and I just go hammer time to it. I look like the cover of the Clash album with him just swinging the guitar over his head onto the stage.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of the stage, it's the eggs.
So
This is,
before you
good.
smash
Good.
the ball,
Yes.
as my distraction with Cauldron is in effect, can I try to sleight of hand one of the eggs?
I mean, you can grab one if you want, but I think it's going to be pretty obvious if there's less than 2 eggs left for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and how now I'm swinging my axe this time. So I mean, do you like your hands? do they serve you well?
I'm gonna make a grab for it.
All right.
And it doesn't have to be like sneaky. I'll be like purposeful about it.
Yeah, I'll say you snatch up one of the eggs,
Oh, okay.
and your axe comes down, Zoc, and just hits sand.
Oh, really? I look over. How many eggs are left?
There's one more in the sand, and there's one that Clocks is holding.
Okay, I stand between the egg and Clocks, and I go for Mage Hand.
Are you picking up? Are you picking up the egg that's on the ground, or are you going for the one that Clocks has?
The one that Clocks has.
All right. Yeah, your mage hand is not. You can go over there and Clocks. You feel this little this like sort of greenish ghostly hand just sort of like start like tugging at the egg from you. Like you're way stronger than it, but
Okay, I'm gonna cast a Mage Hand, and I'm gonna slap Zoc across the face.
Oh man!
back to the Three Stooges. Perfect.
Oh, damn it!
I'm gonna
All
say,
right.
"No."
Well, that right there. How about this? All right, I'm going to cast Arms of Hadar, and I'm going to try to grab both eggs at the same time and crush them. Yep. So,
All right. Yeah. So the one egg that's still on the ground, unless anybody wants to interject, will definitely succumb to the Arms of Hadar as
yeah.
these.
Oh, Hadar. Yeah. Okay. I keep wanting to say Hodor.
That's right.
And so it comes out
Isn't
weird.
that Hadar the Viking
Actually,
from the cartoon?
I like that better because he's the
What's that
DJ.
Hagar?
So let's do that.
No, Hagar the Horrible was a lovely cartoon.
Yeah, it totally was. Yeah. So I'll cast Arms of Hodor. That'll be my version of it.
While they're
All right.
fighting, I'm gonna look at Dak and say, "Hey, can I get some healing?"
So
Yeah,
for
you got it.
those of you who don't know the spell, it's you invoke the power of Hadar, the Dark Hunger. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 foot of you. So,
I'm gonna be far back, away from this.
So the third egg definitely gets smashed as these ethereal, evil tendrils sort of just crawl up out of the rocks, and then Clocks. You're in the area of attack. If you want to hold on to this egg,
Okay, I'm gonna.
and he'll say to you real quick. He'll say to you, Zoc, he's like, "Hey, do you want to be cool or not? You better smash that egg, that last one.
so right.
Just do this, finish it off, and then we'll be together."
Yeah, okay, all right. So laser beams just out of my eyes, focusing on that egg in his hands.
Do you,
And I just start walking towards him
how heavy does the egg weigh?
with the axe slung over my shoulder.
How heavy is the egg? Not very.
Okay.
2 pounds.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cast catapult, and I'm just gonna
You feel it as you're holding it in your hands. You kind of feel just this little tremble and wiggle from inside the egg.
Is Zach still at 1 hit point?
Yep.
oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Zach,
do you say that out loud?
I mean, There wouldn't be hit points if we're role playing, but like.
All right. Yeah, I'll just I'll cast catapult and I'll just shoot it into the sky.
All right. So it would just go up into the cavern ceiling
Yeah.
and smash, presumably.
Smash, and I guess
And the
whatever
fight.
liquid is left in this egg just comes raining down.
Yeah, it's a little drippy baby hook horror guts and feet. And Zoc, your laser beam eyes sort of focus, and you see this little tiny beak just kind of falls at your feet.
I smash that. And I look at clocks. I'm like, seriously, dude? That was mine. But that was actually pretty cool. I look over to Nurgle for some sort of approval.
He sort of looks over at you, gives you a nod, and says, "That's it. That's right.
Got a good group, don't I?
I always knew it. You had it inside you. It's just what I needed to see."
Yeah.
And he'll sort of dematerialize. He
Huh.
says, "But don't worry. I think you're cool."
Yes. I just turned around, everyone else just beaming, just ear to ear grin.
You're still like gouged and bleeding from the thing that beat the hell out of you, like
Yeah.
dragging
Doesn't
one
matter.
foot behind you.
Like I said, the show must go on.
All right. Hook horror eggs smashed. You all are free to leave the cavern as you see fit and rejoin your party outside.
All right. Is there anything else in this tavern?
There's nothing else in the cave.
Yeah. All right. Fine. All right. We'll head on outside.
Yeah, you guys go through. You can spend the time to go through any areas you didn't specifically walk through earlier, and there was a small knoll encampment sort of out on the other side of it, but you've dispatched of them and taken all their valuables already, so have cleared the area.
Okay.
Once we're back with the group, can we take a long rest?
Yeah, you can camp out here. This looks like a pretty good space, and yes, you will successfully complete a long rest. I'll also say for successfully surviving the horrors of Neverlight Grove, for trekking through hours of the Underdark, and for fighting the gnolls and the hook horrors and negotiating, well, with Zoc negotiating with some unseen being.
Ethereal.
You all may take yourselves to level 6.
Yes.
Yay!
Amazing.
We can feel free to pause now and level up if you guys want before we continue,
Sure.
or
Yeah.
or we can punt on that until next week, whatever you guys like.
We're gonna get in another big battle tonight.
You'll get the benefits of the long rest for sure, and
Okay.
I don't remember all the stuff that happens to y'all at 6, so I don't want to act like it's an easy one.
Right.
I mean, I'm fine with just finishing it out and leveling up to 6 between sessions, but if we feel like this is a good stop point, I'm fine with stopping and leveling up together.
Okay. Why not?
So,
Yeah. What's everybody else think?
Yeah, I think I have to pick some expertise at 6th level, so
Just gonna ride this out.
yeah, I'll probably level up for the hit points now,
Yeah. There
but
you go.
not pick my expertise until
Okay.
I'll do the same. I'll level up
Yeah.
for the hit points and
I'll
Okay.
pick my expertise in a bit.
Okay.
Is everybody else good with that?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it'd take me hours to find out what happened. So
Right. Yeah, I don't like to
It's
usually
fun
do a
for
main
you to do it.
session, but that's definitely the right place for you.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah. So you all meet back up with your group of Myconid refugees outside, and Rumpadump sort of comes back up to you and says, "Hey, you were in there. You were in there a little while. Is everything okay? You look like you're pretty beat up, guys."
Feeling
was
a little
fun.
beat up.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't want to see you get hurt. You know, we appreciate everything you did for us and all. You want to? Is it okay if we tag along with you for a while longer here?
Yeah, that's fine, buddy.
So long as they're
Maybe-
helping us find Blingdenstone, might as well.
You're okay by us.
And maybe we'll find Stool. What do you think?
Could be
I'm
around
worried
next
about the
corner.
fella.
Hey, whatever you want. I'm still beaming from this whole thing.
All right, one moment. Yeah. All right, you all travel for another couple of days uneventfully, and you eventually. We'll cut it off a little bit early tonight, just to be transparent here, just because it's a good stopping point. But you travel for another couple of days uneventfully, and you find yourselves getting closer and closer to where you know that the entrance to Blingdenstone should be. And as you're sort of coming around a corner, you're met with a familiar sight, as standing there right in the crossroads, inexplicably, is a small gnomish person you're familiar with, sort of flipping a coin and smiling at you with one gold tooth, and says, "Guess I lost that bet. See you guys again." As Jim Jar appears from nowhere.
Hey.
Out of here.
All our friends.
He says, "Wow, guess you where's the rest of them, huh?"
Oh, he didn't bring them with him.
We got separated.
Oh, separated, huh?
Yeah, there was a dragon.
I bet you did. But you guys look strong. You're looking good, huh? Hey, where you headed?
We're looking for Blingdenstone.
Oh, all right. Got around to that one. That's okay. It's right up here around the corner. You want me to come along with you? I bet you I can help find it.
I bet you can.
And Jim Jar
And,
is our friend who is also a deep gnome, right?
He is a deep gnome who you guys met in the prison of Velkenelv.
Yeah.
The split ways some time ago. He left in the company of Topsy and Turvy, who were also deep gnomes, who you would remember revealed the secret that they were also were-rats.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Through lycanthropy.
Yep.
Where Topsy and Turvy?
He says, well, they're not too sure about going back to Blingdenstone, you see. Me, I say great, let's go. But they're a little bit worried about being accepted and all, being that there's this whole thing, Clan Gold Whisker is sort of on the outside here, and they're with their condition and all, they didn't feel like they'd really be too welcome here.
Do we believe him?
Roll insight.
Ooh, I get advantage. 22.
Wow.
Yeah, he seems to be on the up and up. You guys left on good terms.
What's Clan Gold Whisker?
Oh yeah. It's a whole clan of were-rats down there in Blingdenstone. They've sort of been ostracized, pushed out, set aside, if you will, due to their condition, by the others. Bit of a division down there, they can't be they're just not perceived well, if you know what I mean. They're still gnomes and all, but they just kind of pushed them off into different parts of the cave. He says, well, I guess nobody else will be joining us. What about these mushroom folk here? Did you guys meet them with Stool?
What does old Double Lube say?
Rumpadump, you mean?
No, Lemmy Lube. What's his name?
Let me lube.
Yeah.
Let me lube you.
He sort of looks around and says, I think this might be where we part ways. I don't know that we'll be a good fit for Blingdenstone.
Sorry to see you go.
Rumpadump says, yeah, we'll miss you too. And Lubamub says, we won't forget what you did. We're gonna go find some place to lay low and plot, figure this thing out. We wish you safe journeys.
Same to you.
And the Myconids will sort of saunter off in a different direction. Part ways with you, and Jim Jar says, well, you guys seem like you're making friends here. I wouldn't have taken you guys for a pushover. But
well, we've been infected by the power of friendship, so
and he'll say, yeah, I bet you are. I bet you are. And oh, by the way, I didn't forget about you, Zoc. And he like nimbly like reaches kind of into his pocket and then flicks you a coin, which is a bet that you guys placed and he owed John for a while.
Yeah.
You had a 10 gold bet there at the beginning of the campaign. He says, I told you I'd be good for it.
Hey, I like it. Snatch it out of the air.
Did anybody else place bets with Jim Jar that I'm not remembering?
I don't remember making a bet. What was the bet for?
You would bet on anything. Bet all the time and all kinds of stuff.
Thought like I bet him on something.
Yeah.
Like I used the charlatan's die.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember he says, oh yeah, that's right. Here you go, man. And he whatever the bet was, he'll pay up. Just kick you the coin over.
All right. Oh, all right.
He says, well, listen, it's good you're here in Blingdenstone. There some odd goings on down there, but as long as I'm with you, it should be okay. We should be able to get past the outer defenses. This is they've only really rebuilt this place over the last 10 years or so since the Drow really did a number on them in this place. Sort of cleaned it out over a century ago. Huge battles. And the Deep Gnomes abandoned it for a long time, but they started to rebuild. But I'm not part of this clan. But if I'm with you, they'll let me in. They'll let us in. We'll get in there and find out what's going on. But I can tell you, I don't like what I've been seeing out here. What do you guys found out since the Demogorgon and all that?
Seems like the Underdark is overrun with greater demons.
So it's not just Demogorgon then, huh?
No, we just saw Zagutmoy, the Queen of Rot, and who was it we ran into before that?
And you also had
Oozes.
knowledge of Jubilex.
Yeah.
Jubilex, right.
Yep.
Releasing all the molds and jellies.
Mm-hmm. He says molds, jellies, like oozes, things like that.
Yep.
He
Gelatinous
says,
Like our
ooze.
new friend here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do still have our gelatinous friend pal with us.
he's there, but he's like completely invisible and transparent. So unless he says something, yeah, Globagul is just sort of there. Do you guys introduce him?
Sure. Hey,
Yeah.
this is our very good friend Globagul.
And he's just so you don't really ever know where he is unless he speaks because he's just completely translucent. And
That's
so
not
like
dangerous.
Does he have floating eyeballs in there too?
he does just for the purposes of being able to see him. You know what I mean? But like when most of the time he's just sort of transparent, right? Like perfectly invisible.
We
He's
could
not supposed to-
store our magical weapons in him, right? Because
That's
they
true. He says,
Oh my god, it's the perfect way to not hear Dawnbringer, but also have her easily accessible.
Probably get indigestion from that.
"What was
Not
that,
at all.
Silky?
Ha!
Name?"
Whee!
And so he'll like just his voice will just come up like right next to Jim Jar and say, "Hey y'all, I'm Gabagool." And Jim Jar's, "What the hell was that? Yes, did make some new friends. What is this?" And he sort of like reaches out like he's almost gonna touch it.
Don't do
Do
that.
it.
No.
Do it.
Oh, yeah,
Bet
acid.
you can't touch him.
I bet that would have hurt. Ha! You got it. Morning. I missed you guys. He says, "Wow. So this one's sentient, huh? Something about
So to speak.
flex." And he says, "Well, I hate to say it, but I think something's starting to add up for me.
What's that?
We better get into the town here. I'll tell you more as we go. But let me just say, it's there's gonna be, once you get in here, just beware. There's gonna be a lot of talk of this one, the Pudding King.
It sounds
I know.
delicious.
As delicious as he might sound." I don't think it's gonna end peaceably for these people.
More refugees in the Underdark.
He says, "One thing I'll tell you about these folks that have come here, they're survivors. They're not going anywhere. I think there's a battle brewing." And that's where we're gonna stop for tonight.